Little Johnny comes running into the house. Hey Mum, can little girls have babies? Of course not, she says. It's okay guys, we can play that game again. Little Johnny's father, deciding it's time for the talk, asks him if he knew about the birds and the bees. I don't want to know, little Johnny says, bursting into tears. Confused, his father asks him what was wrong. Oh Dad, little Johnny sobs. First you guys tell me there's no Santa Claus. Then you say there's no Easter Bunny. Just the other day you tell me there's no Tooth Fairy. If you're going to tell me that grown-ups don't really have sex, I've got nothing left to believe in. Little Johnny walks into his parents' bedroom one night. Mum, can you write in the dark? I think so. What do you want me to write? Oh, just sign this report card for me. Little Johnny is always being teased by the other neighbourhood boys for being stupid. Their favourite joke is to offer Johnny his choice between a nickel and a dime. Little Johnny always takes the nickel. One day, after Johnny takes the nickel, a neighbour takes him aside and says, Johnny, those boys are teasing you. You know that a dime is worth more than a nickel, don't you? Even though the nickel's bigger? Johnny grins and says, well, if I took the dime, they'd stop doing it. And so far, I've made $20. A teacher was working with a group of children trying to broaden their horizons through sensory perception. She brought in a variety of lifesavers and said, children, I'd like you to close your eyes and taste these. The kids easily identified the taste of cherries, lemons and mint. But when the teacher gave them honey-flavoured lifesavers, all of the kids were stumped. Here's a hint, said the teacher. It's something your mummy probably calls your daddy all the time. Instantly, little Johnny coughed his onto the floor and shouted, quick! Spit 'em out! They're assholes! Little Johnny, after seeing his mum screaming at a mouse, It's okay, Mum. Drop your drawers. Mice are scared of pussies. The kindergarten class had a homework assignment to find out about something exciting for show and tell the next day. When the time came for the little kids to give their reports, the teacher was calling on them one at a time. She was reluctant to call upon little Johnny though, knowing that he sometimes could be a bit on the crude side. But eventually little Johnny's turn came. Little Johnny walked up to the front of the class and with a piece of chalk made a small white dot on the blackboard, then sat down. The teacher just couldn't figure out what little Johnny had in mind for his report on something exciting, so she asked him just what that was. It's a period, reported Johnny. Well, I can see that, but what is so exciting about a period? Damned if I know, said Johnny, but this morning my sister said she missed one. Then Daddy had a heart attack. Mummy fainted and the man next door shot himself. The teacher asked her students to give her a sentence with the word fascinate in it. Walt Disney World is fascinating. No, Lucy, I said fascinate. The ocean is full of fascination. No, Mary, the word is fascinate. Johnny says, my mum's boobs are so big she can only fasten 8 of the 10 buttons on her shirt. The teacher in Johnny's school asked the class what their parents did for a living. One little girl said her father was a doctor. Another said her mother was an engineer. When it was little Johnny's turn, he stood up and said, my mum's a whore. Naturally, after that remark, he got sent off to the principal's office. Then 15 minutes later, he returned. The teacher asked, did you tell the principal what you said in class? Johnny said, yes. Well, what did the principal say? He said that every job is important in our economy, gave me a pocket full of lollies, and asked for my phone number. Hey, Dad, there's a special adults evening at school tomorrow. Really? Special? Yep. It would be just you, the teacher, the headmaster, and 2 police officers. YouTube says to Johnny, sorry, little Johnny, you need 1,000 subscribers to comply. Little Johnny says, shit, YouTube, that's a bit harsh. So please subscribe to help me over the line, because little Johnny needs a lot more subscriptions. So I hope you like the little Johnny jokes, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. See you next time, guys.